Have a sit.
Ooh, what are you gonna put behind us?
What do you think should go behind? What do you want behind us?
Mm.
Try to keep it something that I wouldn't have to deal with copyright issues or anything like that.
I wouldn't mind like floating in the sky, probably. Yeah.
Spirit in the sky.
Floating in the sky, and maybe like at some point we pass the Twin Towers. But we don't address it. It just kind of floats by.
That might be tough. I don't have any pictures of. What was the first suggestion?
Clouds? Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, I don't have any pictures of clouds.
Oh, just the Twin Towers.
Plenty of Twin Towers, but no clouds to put that over.
God, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, but we'll see. How are we all feeling?
Oh wait, is this why you asked if I fuck with Pokemon?
Probably.
Basic energy? What are you trying to say, dude? My energy is not basic.
Then what is it?
It's Gamora.
What's that?
It's like 130.
That's some good fucking energy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fucking number, dude.
It's basic energy. If you're
Didn't you have a fucking number, dude? Probably 0.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. My energy is Talonflame.
Yeah,
It's 150.
That
So.
one's like very classic, cool ass Pokemon.
Yeah, that's fucking badass. Damn,
Yeah.
I never actually got the cards as a kid.
Oh.
I know.
That's sad.
Did you try?
None of my
Or-
dads wanted to buy it for me.
I get
Oh.
that. My dad didn't want to buy it. That's why I buy them now.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to dad yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta dad yourself.
Did we do an introduction?
Nope.
Should we?
Sure.
Okay.
There's no. You inhaled harder. That means you.
That's true. All right. Oh, now it's stale. Hold on.
Try
You gotta
again.
build it up.
Welcome.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Try again.
Welcome to another episode of the Pretty Good Podcast with Samson and Max. That's Max. I'm Samson. And in the middle here, we have Tarique Morales. Tarique is a newer comic on the scene. Tarique, what do you have to say about yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm myself.
Hilarious.
Real.
Yeah,
Tarique,
I mean,
What the fuck are you?
whoa.
wouldn't you like to?
I don't know.
I would like to know. This is. The,
I don't know if
Okay,
you
can I get a
ask it
guess?
like
Can I
that.
hear your guess first?
I can't say what are you.
Not like that.
I'm sorry. I said what the fuck are you?
Okay, there we go. That's much better. Can I hear a guess first?
Hear a guess?
Yeah, I guess.
Of what you are.
Mhm.
You're Tarique Morales.
Okay, yeah.
So
so far, so good.
Canadian.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And that's kind of all I know about you.
Sweet.
I know you were younger at some point.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say you've ridden a dirt bike.
I've never ridden a dirt bike. Not
See,
once.
that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm fucking Tarique. I moved here from Ohio.
Ohio.
I was not gonna
Yeah,
guess that.
yeah, dude.
Ohio.
The great Midwest.
When?
From the Ohio State.
10 years ago.
The
Whoa.
Ohio State. Why
The
do they
Ohio
say that?
Because it's kind of like Boise State's not a state, but they're like, fuck it. Like, we're kind of committed now.
Everybody was just like, this is the
This
Ohio
is
State.
the Ohio State.
Was there but that
I can tell you've been
insinuates
asked
that there was like
question
Yeah.
before.
that insinuates
Yeah.
that at one point there was another Ohio State
100%.
and they had to be like, no.
Yeah.
This one
Fuck all
is
that.
the Ohio State. That
Yeah.
other one is a scam.
Yeah,
You know, like-
yeah.
so how many Ohio
This
States
is
were
like
there?
Ohio State
Yeah.
official.
It is. Yeah.
exactly.
The one after that
Verified.
is, yeah.
Verified
It'll
Ohio.
be the Ohio State. That's coming next.
What brought you out of Ohio?
Ohio.
Uh,
Fun name.
It is funny.
Dude,
Ours is kind of similar.
what, Boise State or?
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah. Yeah. So similar. No, dude, I was applying to schools. I wanted to go to university because it was free. My mom had a GI Bill. She was in the military. And yeah, I know. It's super shocking.
That was just from the coffee.
No, dude, she I looked up to see how many men and women went to Boise State, and it was like 2% more women. And so I was like, I'm going to Boise State.
Hmm.
And-
Sexist
Yeah,
Well,
super. Yeah.
pick
or
favorites.
horny.
I'm not going to say which, but it's the second one.
YouTube doesn't like it when I say the word horny.
Can we not say horny?
Really?
Yeah, I posted a reel that had the word horny in it,
Yeah.
and it got no views on YouTube. And that has
Was that the only reason why?
that doesn't happen. I mean, we also said several slurs, but I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was
Yeah, no, business as usual, I suppose.
Yeah.
like those ones are the ones that get the most views.
Yeah.
I did want to test the water. I'm like, what can we say and what can't we say?
I don't know. Go for it.
I mean,
Should I go for
what
it?
can
I
we
don't
say?
know. Yeah.
Tarique?
I mean, where are you from, dude?
You can probably say a few more things than we can.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't want to get you guys blacklisted.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Or Puerto Rican listed.
That would be bad.
bad. I won't do that to you guys. I'll just leave it. I would just assume what I cannot say.
Tarique, what the fuck do you want?
Dude, I just want to be happy. I just
Yeah.
want to fucking lay in the sun a little bit, do some drugs when I feel like it, and have enough money to pay my rent.
Wow.
You don't want to own a home?
No, overrated.
Hot take. Tell us more.
Overrated. I don't want to deal with like the lawn and all that shit.
You don't dream of mowing lawns
Yeah.
every Sunday morning in your
Ass, dude. I had to do
shorts
that.
and New Balances?
I did my time, dude. I did my time at 12 years old. I'm not going back. I'm not mowing any lawns, dude.
You mowed enough lawns.
I mowed enough.
See,
Yeah.
that's the difference. That's the difference. You don't understand. It's a lot different when you're mowing another man's lawn. But when it's your own lawn that you grew and raised from lawnception, you know?
Lawnception.
It feels
Carry
good.
it to firm.
Yeah.
Speaking of mowing lawns, a while ago, Samson and I both worked at a landscaping company.
Best years of
Oh,
my
shit.
life.
Yeah,
Driving around in that truck with you.
No way.
and
Oh, guys.
there was one day I worked there a little bit longer. I was the one who drove the truck,
Whoa.
and
I couldn't get insurance.
Yeah, and
It is tough. Not as easy as it looks, dude.
And that day, this one day, I had just gotten a raise, and the boss was like, "Here's Samson. Don't don't let him fuck anything up." I was like, "Okay."
You had a
And
chaperone.
then, and he was like, "Especially at this place," and I was like, "For sure." And we were letting Samson for the first few lawns just whip around on the riding mower,
Uh-huh.
and he was doing all right.
Good
As
job.
I recall,
I was doing pretty good. I
I
felt
was
good
getting
on
the
it.
hang of it, and then we got to like the big lawn, and Samson sometimes gets in this space where it's kind of hard to say no to him, just 'cause it's like
I was really excited
gets
about
this-
the riding mower. I was really
Infectious
loving
energy,
it.
dude.
I was really loving that riding mower.
and the boss lady was literally like, "Don't have him, like, you ride this place. It's big, it's intricate. You know it more." And I was like, "Okay,
There's
for sure."
hidden dangers.
Yeah, she was like, "With this raise comes
Gnomes.
great responsibility,
Yeah.
and don't let Samson ride the mower here. He can ride it everywhere else but here." And I was like, "Yeah," and then he just hopped on there and was like, "All right, where do I? what are you guys gonna do?"
He's like, I got this. Yeah.
And I was like, "For sure, this is like the biggest, longest yard. That's the comfiest seat. I've been here longer. I should be sitting there. But fine, Samson. Look out for stumps or whatever."
Yeah.
And he bent the lawnmower like
Fuck, dude.
like 10 minutes in.
Yep.
What'd you bend it on, dude?
You hit like
it was so-
a root or something.
Wasn't that the one? I thought that was the one where it was like that house like in town.
It was those condos.
Oh.
And it like where you're sitting under your feet is where the blades are.
Yeah.
And like the metal kind of cage around it, the front of it hit a like stump or something, and it like pushed it in
Oh,
and
fuck.
like stopped the
Damn.
Blaine.
I can't
And
remember.
I got a
if
stern talking to. He was like, "What did I tell you?" I was like, "Don't let Samson ride the thing." What did you do? I was like, "I let Samson ride the thing." And what else did I do? She's like, "Oh, you gave me a raise today." I was like, to do what? It's like exactly what you told me. What I didn't do. My bad. I'm sorry.
I'm
I hate
sorry.
when
Anyway,
get
that's
a-
why
get
you
a
should
raise.
want to, mow lawns.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
God, I hate when I get a raise and then I let
just
Samson
gonna
ride the
let
mower, dude. Fuck.
When you let Samson ride the
God,
mower,
dude, it
yeah.
happens every time.
I thought that was the one where I like it was there was this one. I remember one too.
There probably
Like
was another.
that same day, I think.
You probably caused a few mishaps.
I think it was that same. I think it was all within like that first week of like me riding the mower and like
Nice.
getting the hang of it, and like because there was one day where I remember hitting like one of those like green sprinkler like cap things, and
Pretty
it,
the boxes.
not the
Oh.
boxes, but like the circular like cap that like is like
the one
flat
that's like
against
that
the
big?
ground. Yeah,
Mm.
and the front tire of the lawnmower like hit it, and it like flipped it up.
Oh shit.
And then the blade caught it, and it like broke it and sent it flying everywhere. And
That's kind of fun,
And
dude.
I like
That was fun for 2 seconds.
freaked out and like went up to Max and I was like,
and then the blade, and then it hit the cap, and then
Yeah, sorry.
like-
Like, what do you mean? It's like the blade broke and it killed someone on the beach. What? I've honestly never felt better.
I'm really happy I got that off my chest.
I feel really good to like, take a life.
yeah.
Even though it was on accident. I might try it on purpose now.
It's a lot of blood.
Samson, I'm glad you found yourself.
You get a
Take
raise.
the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna go explore this feeling.
That's fair. We drove
Go
you out
discover
here.
myself.
It's a long walk back. So.
God damn.
You ever been lost on a wooden path? Woods
On a wooden path?
Wooded path.
I've been lost on a wooded path.
Metaphorically or literally?
Metaphorically, for sure.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what? What's going on recently,
Dude, I smoked a joint that had like live resin on it.
Oh, those are gnarly.
Yeah, and I knew I was gonna get too high, and so I was like, I have to smoke this as fast as possible, so I don't have time to like freak out and stop.
Oh yeah.
So I smoked it as fast as I could, and when I finished, I was like, I'm dangerously high, like uncomfortable. Like I have to lay down, or I'm gonna hurt myself. Yeah, yeah.
Shotgunned it.
I did. I shotgunned it. I chugged a joint, and then I just held my chest on the couch for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's a wooded path, in my opinion.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, how did you come out of that? How did you
change?
How did you improve?
Yeah.
How did you improve or deprove?
Dude, I took a bunch of notes and none of it made sense.
That's what you do.
But something changed. I don't know what yet, but it's going to emerge soon, I think. I started a process that I have no control over.
I just zoned out for that whole thing. What did you say?
He started a process in which he has no control over.
Yeah.
That's profound.
Has it ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
You ever start
Yeah.
processes you have no control over?
Yeah, all my
Yeah.
processes, I don't have any
All of
control
them?
over any of them.
Yeah. Cooking breakfast too. Just
What is
Yeah,
your
no, I don't know
what
what happens.
process?
Not being in control.
Damn, that's poetic.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of a full
profound.
circle with the two of you. Very yin yang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm white, he's black. It's
And
like kinda-
people will used to
Yeah.
touch both our hair in grocery stores.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Um,
I too have ridden a lawnmower and
Yeah?
broken something. Yeah.
What did you break?
I don't remember. I didn't really
Metaphorically.
care. But I remember my grandpa being upset, but I was like, that's not my problem.
Are you a sociopath?
You just don't give a fuck, don't you?
I
You
mean,
don't care about people at all?
when you're 9, no, not really. I didn't.
That's
I didn't
true.
really learn like people
9-year-olds
were
are
valuable
bastards.
until later on.
Yeah, when did you first get some imp? Short for empathy.
I like that. We
I got
should
some
cut
ilk.
down more words.
Dude,
Tote.
I didn't get. I totes got some imp when I was like 16.
Thought.
It was
When I was
pretty-
like 6. Oh, wait. That one doesn't work, okay?
Are you shortening it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Imp.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16. You
16,
feeling this when you
dude.
cried or something for the first
Well, I got
time?
my wallet stolen, and it was the
Yeah.
first time I was like, "Oh wait, this feeling doesn't feel good."
So
I
Ah.
realized that I was causing that for other people, probably.
You were stealing wallets.
Allegedly.
Samson, come on.
Allegedly. Me and my
Get him.
friends. Yeah, that's him, officer.
That's the man from 12 years ago.
I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get
When
out of
he
here.
was a boy.
I am in a confined space, dude. I gotta be careful here.
These windows are big. They're easy to get out of. There's just a screen on that one.
Yeah, dude, I can even see the sunshine.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
blast right out of that.
This is like that casino in the Percy Jackson where time doesn't really.
Oh fuck, I remember that.
It's been like a year. We've been down here.
That concept is
Worth.
scary.
I know.
That just
Pretty worth.
happened in Charmed.
Is that the show?
Yeah, that show for
They are eating lotuses.
well, they got sucked into a book,
Ah,
Fuck, I hate when
and
that
then they like ran into this guy, and he's like, "I've been in here," yeah, and they're like, he's like, "My brother died yesterday," and they're like, "No, bro, that was 20 years ago,"
yeah.
and he's like, "What?" You know?
happens. You're like, yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, and then they find the Falcon.
Thank God.
Dude,
Yeah,
just got me thinking of like different books and stuff I'd like to get sucked into. And then I just thought of like Hustlers,
I've been
and I was
sucked
like,
by some
yeah.
books.
And then I
talk about a
thought,
book you get sucked into, and get sucked off in, bro.
yeah. And then I thought like a Sears catalog for some reason. I was like, look at all these gadgets I can play with.
Dude,
But these prices.
the prices. I have $20 my mom gave me. I can't afford any of this.
You brought up a point off camera,
Mm.
where you said that we are taking your podcast virginity,
Yeah.
and I've come to observe that that's happened quite a bit down here in this basement.
Ooh.
We've popped a lot of Boise podcast cherries.
Ooh. Cherries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Do you like sense of pride or?
It feels like we hold a sort of power over the rest of you for sure. We hold something, and we can use it against you, kind of
yeah.
for money or like favors
Yeah.
or of the sexual or non-sexual nature. You know,
Damn, you remind me of my ex, dude.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
also hidden cameras in all the bathrooms, so.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Toilet bowls.
What else is in your bathroom, dude?
There's
Toilet
also
bowls, we got-
fireman pole from Max's bathroom into my bathroom.
That's mostly just for fun, though.
Yeah.
It's in the shower.
Yeah. Sometimes
try
it's
to
But
business.
it's also for blackmail purposes. Both kinds. in
I
this
understand.
case.
Yeah. I understand.
Speaking of blacklist,
Yeah.
yeah.
I am half Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's the Morales.
That's the Morales, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
God, I'm so smart.
God, you're intelligent. Dude.
I'm really good at nomenclature.
Nomenclature.
Can you spell that, please?
Yeah, it's a word I just made up. It's like nomenclature, but with names specifically. Yeah, which might already be nomenclature. I don't know what that word means.
I don't know what that one means either, dude.
I think it has something to do with like writing and language.
Yeah.
Well, I have to agree.
Yeah.
Something with language. Sips Modelo.
I mean, that's the
Dios mío.
that's the Morales.
That's it.
The Morales
And
of
that
the
is
story.
The Morales.
So have you been to Puerto Rico? Do you still have family there?
My family's from St. Croix, which is it's like 40 miles from Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
I've heard of that place.
much more ghetto than Puerto Rico.
I've heard it's very pretty.
It is beaubeautiful.
Yeah.
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 Scary,
I've heard there's like
Puerto Ontario.
don't cruise ships
Puerto
stop
Ohio.
there?
Fuck.
But-
Wrong part.
I was like,
Wrong
Ontario.
place.
Fucking drugs?
I was
Don't-
thinking of drugs for
Oh.
a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
That happens.
Anyways, what?
Don't cruise ships stop at St.
They
Croix?
do. They
It's like one of those big stops for them.
yeah, they give them a lot of warnings before they get off.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
So is your family in the ghetto?
Yes and no.
Do
I
they
mean-
like own the ghetto?
Yeah, they like own a house in the ghetto.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, and they know
Yeah, the
everybody.
ghetto.
They don't own like
Yeah.
they don't like own the complex.
No,
the
no.
project. They don't.
They used to. You know what's actually really funny? We used to have a fucking restaurant. We, as in my family, whom I've never talked to, but they used to have a restaurant called Villa Morales in St. Croix. And I guess my great grandfather was like 4 something, and he made all the shower heads like his height.
Nice.
So you stand in the shower and it's like at your chest. He was just like a super proud guy, and he's like, I'm not gonna hire them. Like, they're not going up. They're gonna be right for me. Every single room is gonna have the anatomically.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man's got a type, I suppose.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you guys. This is perfect. I don't care if you're taller than me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I bet
Max
that
would
blood
have
in me,
to
dude.
sit down to shower.
Yeah, like splashing it up on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought that was a G move.
You're already above most shower heads.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah, how is that? Do you have to crouch?
A lot of times.
Really?
Yep, a lot of crouching. I was, you know.
Yeah,
like
you know that.
crouching,
Yeah,
you know?
when you like
Sometimes
crouch.
You know, like
Yeah.
when you bend down.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
I like to call it
sometimes.
lurching.
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 That's a classic, dude.
I feel
Good
like
lurch.
Come on, my dad used to call fucking one of the kids in my class Lurch, and I thought it was so
Lurch.
mean.
What's his actual name?
Alex.
How the fuck did he get lurch out of that?
Because
dude?
my dad said he lurched around on the football field, and he was like a bigger kid. And I was like,
it's
"That's-"
scoliosis.
Yeah,
And
he
then
had a
my-
medical condition.
and my dad would be like, he's like, that's fucked up, dude. You're talking about a child.
Yeah. Nice, dude.
You got
Burned
any med conditions? Shortened for medical conditions.
Yeah, peanut allergy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like actually?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bad
damn.
eyesight.
Bad
Okay.
eyesight. Are you wearing
Yeah.
contacts?
Whoa.
Yeah. I
How
don't
many
give a
fingers am I holding up?
fuck.
Nice.
8.
Classy.
You blind ass motherfucker. You can't see this.
God, dude.
Nice.
How'd they,
Peanut
that's
allergy.
that's
Like,
why he drives
Bad.
a Tesla.
Don't fucking touch you, dude.
I
drive
just
a Tesla?
outed you.
Dude,
you
how
fucking
dare you, dude? I thought this was a
fool.
safe space, you fuck. I told you it was my first time, dude.
No, dude, we're gonna call it. It's a clean one too.
It's nice,
It's
dude.
nice. I like the Teslas. I really do. They're fun. They're fun to ride in.
It was $19,000.
That's
Alright.
a
It's a
screaming good
yeah,
deal
it's a reasonable.
for a brand new car.
Yeah, and I like how like the rich stigma is still a part of Tesla, and that, like they kept that
Dirt
and then
cheap.
just added the Nazi shit. Yeah, rich Nazis. is,
Honestly, dude, yeah, fucking buy them up now while they're cheap.
dude,
you know?
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Did you get it recently?
November.
That's good.
I mean,
okay.
yeah,
They're probably even cheaper now.
they're sick, dude.
You probably could have got it for 15 now.
I know. I did check like 2 days ago. I was like, fuck. Yeah, they're good, dude. I came out to my car and there was a piece of bologna on it.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
such a great protest.
Yeah, I'm like,
Do you
why,
think they
dude?
thought you were vegan?
Right.
Or-
Yeah.
Throwing baloney on it because Elon's full of baloney.
Yeah. Ah.
That's
Yeah.
so clever and cute.
Another time there was a piece of
honestly.
cheese on it, dude. Yeah, they switch it up. There was a piece of cheese
End of
first.
the week, you'll have a whole
Yeah,
sandwich.
you
I
should-
know,
you should
dude.
keep a cooler in your
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
Just stack
idiots,
up
I'm
all the-
hungry. And this economy, you can't be throwing away fucking
Can't be
sandwich
throwing cold
ingredients,
cuts
dude.
out the window like that. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? These are $7 for a bag of these at Winco right now.
Yeah, dude. I just hide
electric.
behind
It's
it
like a
and catch the
Blackstone
bologna
roll.
like a frisbee.
So you actually have a nut allergy?
I have a nut
It's
allergy.
like a bad one?
It's gotten bad. Apparently, it gets worse every time you eat peanuts.
If I had a peanut butter something and
Sandwich?
then kissed you on the lips, what would happen?
My lips would swell up.
That's it?
That's it. More tongue first, dude. Yeah, more
Would've
than they
done
already
this
are.
ages
Okay,
ago.
what if we like tongued it up?
Now, well, if we're talking tongue, that's a completely different scenario.
What if I have peanut butter in my mouth?
How?
And I feed it to you like a baby bird? Does that like take any of the poison away?
Yeah, direct some blood to my penis.
If I ingest it first and then puke it back into you, can you eat peanuts then?
I was thinking peanut butter
'Cause then
shits or
you
something.
couldn't like. No, that's too gross.
I
That's
mean, we
too
could
far.
find out.
Human centipede's too far for me.
Pre-nut, post-nut butter.
Post nut butter
Human centipede
is real. Yeah.
Palestine. How have you heard that people have said like there's like a stigma, I guess, about people with peanut allergies
What's the
where it's
stigma?
like
They're fucking dweebs.
Is that true?
Yeah,
like that.
they're
Might be
fucking
true.
nerds. Nerds and homeschoolers have peanut allergies.
and
Damn, dude. I was in homeschool.
That's how I feel.
I'm a little nerdy
That's
though.
what I
I
see
get behind
in
that.
media too. I feel like anytime like you're watching like one of those like TV shows like, and you see a fucking kid with a peanut allergy, it's always the kid with the glasses, and he's like,
got asthma
I
attacks
got
and
a
shit.
peanut allergy, and then he hits his nail.
Dude, I used to have asthma too, which is fucked.
So
I had an
to
inhaler.
interrupt you.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I had the
I
whole
guess
thing.
I sort of used to. There's like, have you heard people that say like being lactose intolerant is just kind of like just get over it.
That is some pussy
Just-
shit. That is some pussy shit for sure. Dude,
come
drink
on.
the
It hurts all
fucking
of our
milk.
stomachs.
Milk's
Yeah.
gonna make you
Ooh.
fart, dumbass. It's
Yeah,
dairy.
obviously, dude. Yeah. Come with
like-
the territory.
I thought, but like we had a family friend who died from like she
Milk?
had like a bite of like a peanut. It was like
Oh.
a cake that I guess they said didn't have peanuts in it, but like something that
Yeah,
they
it's gotten me.
used to
That's
like
yeah, that got me good one time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like it'll actually get you apparently.
Those
it'll
are
get you
real, but
good.
lactose intolerant, I don't
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah,
That's
that was
different.
fake.
That's different
That was fake.
because it's literally called intolerant. Like,
Those- yeah.
so
Just-
you're
just
you're
tolerant.
not like you're not like you're
Close-minded.
literally not like it's not a fucking disease. You're literally just not tolerant of the what is it? Consequences of drinking milk.
You should speak for the intolerance.
Excuse me?
You got to speak for all the people who can't drink milk.
Are you saying I'm lactose intolerant?
No, I'm just saying if he's gonna argue,
Also, if you're intolerant
real.
about lactose, what else are you intolerant about? You fucking racist, you know?
yeah,
You know what I'm
black
saying?
people,
Yeah.
yeah.
All the black people I know drink whole ass milk,
Motherfucking
motherfucker.
holy shit, dude, holy shit, yeah,
Yeah, so
dude, I have been on a raw milk wave, dude.
raw milk?
Raw,
You're-
unpasteurized
no,
you're
milk,
guy.
You're
dude.
dumb.
Like a dealer or something?
No, dude, it's lit.
You're retarded.
No, dude, it's
that's
fucking lit.
stupid.
It's so good. It's so different than
You're so
actual milk.
stupid.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you,
You just, I just
You
love
fucking
all the
haters.
bacteria.
Hey,
dude,
I'm not a
yes,
milk-
dude.
I'm
The
not a milk
bacteria
guy
is
like
so
in general.
good.
Just tell me about raw
Dude.
milk. Like I will hear you out.
Dude, let me speak for raw milk, dude. Don't
Speak
just
for
jump
raw
on
milk.
it.
If you say you're gonna, I swear to God, if you're about to be like, well, first thing I do is I boil it, I'm gonna slap you in the fucking face.
So first I pasteurize my raw milk, and it tastes way better.
I've heard that from people before, and
No, dude, raw milk is the move, dude. It's so much better than actual milk. You feel like
you talking breast milk or
I've had some of that too. I've
Where
had some
do
of that
you
too.
get it?
yeah, where do you buy breast milk?
The co-op, the co-op, dude.
I thought it was like isn't it like super regulated or something? Or
It is. They do a lot of testing. It's not just you know what I
Okay.
mean. They
I'm
have.
not
It has to
coming
pass.
at you.
You
Tarique.
guys
I'm
are
not-
coming after my raw,
I was
dude.
coming at you.
Yeah,
a little
you're
bit,
coming
but
at
Max
you.
isn't.
I am being so just
Max-
curious right now. Okay.
I was judging you hard. Max
I
is not.
understand.
I drink almond
Listen.
and oat milk, dog.
I
I'm
drink
trying to
whole
get
milk.
a peep into your
Pasteurized?
world.
Yeah, double pasteurized.
DP shots.
Dude.
We call him DP
Grade,
Sampson.
DP
grade
Sampson.
double A, double pasteurized, whole organic ass milk.
that DP milk.
Motherfucker.
DP whole milk.
Yeah. I like my milk DP'd, okay?
Yeah.
With the whole thing.
The whole DP. Yeah.
DP your milk.
What is that?
Single P is
I
not
believe
enough.
that is a calendar notification.
What's
We
happening?
can disregard that.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of what's happening, what's
What's
happening
happening?
for comedy with you
Dude,
for comedy?
A lot,
how's that been
actually.
going?
Comedy's been going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
People are booking me for shit. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. It is weird, like not being able to not think about jokes 24/7. That feels like weird. It's completely dominated like all my quiet time.
Do you like keep how have you been like writing your jokes and like how did you start? Cuz you when what and okay, I kind of want to know like what your timeline is in terms of like when you did your first mic.
I did
and,
my
like where you're at now.
I did my very first mic last September.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
in 2024 or 2020?
Yeah, 24.
Really?
Yeah. Did my very first mic at the Mad Swede off of Cole. And I opened up and I was like, my name's Tarique. I've been black in Idaho for 10 years. And I got a laugh. And I don't remember anything else.
How long have you been white?
Dude, long enough. Long enough
I
to
was
know.
white in Montana for 4.
Yeah. Wasn't really my thing. Decided to switch it up.
What would you be in Wisconsin?
Probably the blackest guy ever. If I'm compared to Wisconsin's.
Where's Puerto Rican?
No,
Florida?
that's Wisconsin.
I can take you to a mansion.
Milwaukee.
Black in Idaho for 10 years.
They have an
and Puerto
NBA
Rican in
team.
Florida.
There's
Yeah.
definitely black people there.
And I retired from it, yeah.
There's at least 5.
At least.
Enough to
Yeah.
put on a basketball team.
Shit.
Win a championship. Go
Gold's
Bucks.
bars, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, fuck Wisconsin. I'm from North Dakota too.
What?
Oh yeah.
How
some
can you
time.
be from 2 places?
It's whatever.
Are
Something
you
slight.
2 people?
I'm actually from like way more places. But
Oh, because you're a military brat.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't think you're a brat. I think you're just a
I'm a fucking
military-
brat,
No, that's-
dude.
You're
I was a brat. I was a brat.
You're
big time.
you're
think
giving
so.
brat.
I think you're a
It's
military
giving brat.
sweetheart.
It was giving brat. Yeah, I was serving cunt for a while. Yeah.
Why do we
Protect
have
and
to
serve
serve cunt all
You know
the
what?
time?
Thank you for your cervix.
Yeah, don't mention it. Yeah, I did some time in Nodak, dude. I did 4.5 years in Nodak.
Nodak, North
Nodak,
Dakota.
baby.
That
Grand
doesn't
Forks.
sound like a real place.
Oh no, it's short. It's hyphenated.
Where oh that's
That was
no,
short for North
North
Dakota.
North Dakota. Yeah.
I thought that was a town.
No.
I thought that
That's
was
hip
like a
as
butt
fuck.
fuck
Yeah,
nowhere
it's-
town.
no, dude.
I'm
I'm
like,
just writing Nodak to the fullest. That's all.
that's sick. Okay.
Shout out to Nodak. No, it's from Grand Forks.
Grand Forks.
Grand Forks.
Is there
North
like
Dakota.
a river that forks there and it's pretty grand?
The Red River.
Great
Yep.
question.
The Red River.
The Red River.
Yeah.
The one and only
Yeah.
Red River
Dude,
in the world.
It's one of 2 rivers in the
sure.
entire world that flow north.
Really?
I don't know if that's
Whoa.
true, but someone told me that when I lived there, and I was like, "That's fucking sick."
Why?
Doesn't the Missouri flow north?
Exactly. It's the Nile and the Red River that goes through North Dakota somehow. I don't know
Well,
if that's true.
Probably an elevation thing.
Clear, yeah,
It
absolutely.
probably flows into the Great Lakes.
Yeah, it's probably like some type of scientific vortex that's. pulling the
I'm
poles.
Jamieing this right now.
Fuck. No, don't look this up, dude. I don't want to have my dreams crushed.
I'm
What
gonna
if you find out that
crush
you're right, and then you're gonna have to like explain even more?
Yeah, because someone's
just
gonna be
saying
like,
that-
"Nuh-uh."
You can tell you're.
Let's see, dude. This would be nice. Yeah, I did my high school, late middle school to early high school in Nodak.
Yeah.
Then I went to Louisiana.
Whoa, dude.
I was in Louisiana for a while.
You got fucking Cajun.
Really?
some
How? Where at
Asian,
in
baby.
Louisiana?
Baton Rouge.
Oh,
Whoa.
how was that?
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Baton Rouge. Shreveport. Holy fuck. My friend lives in Baton Rouge. I was in Shreveport.
Shreveport?
Shreveport.
Sweep it?
That's how you supposed to say it now. Shreveport.
That's sick.
Yeah, dude. It sucked. I hated it.
What did you do there?
Exactly. I smoked a lot of weed and I played a lot of Minecraft.
Yeah.
That was like the
Building
only
a better
things
life.
I was depressed. I had to leave all my friends in North Dakota, dude.
No Dak.
Nodak.
Oh.
It was brutal.
I'd rather have Dak than
Well,
no
I
Dak.
hate to
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you then.
fuck. Did we get to the bottom of the Red River thing?
Yeah.
North?
Yeah, so
North or south?
the Red River does come up as the second example on Google.
Ooh, okay. We'll take it. Maybe that's what,
Second example of over 255 documented rivers that flow north, at least 48 in the U.S.
Is it the second one ever?
I don't know.
When was the river established?
When was this river founded?
Yeah. Yeah. What were the founding tributaries?
So you're not a military brat. You're a military lying piece of shit.
That too, dude.
You scumbag, misinformation, fear mongering
Yeah.
fucking scumbag.
And I'm gonna-
You ever heard of the New River in North Carolina? Way cooler than that Red River of yours. This one's new.
No, it's not, dude.
And then you got St. John's River in Florida, the longest river in Florida, flows north into the Atlantic
Dude, you guys are
Ocean.
just trying to attack my fucking river. You're attacking my milk. What are you?
I
What is this,
was
dude?
attacking
Cool.
your river,
There's
but I was
8
not attacking
There
your
are
roof.
Okay,
Or your
eight
okay.
rivers that flow north
Raw
in
milk.
Washington alone.
That's it?
Yeah.
How many does Nodak got, dude? Okay, I can't say Nodak anymore. It's sorry now.
No more Nodak.
It's
Why is it
aging like milk.
I'm gonna go to odd signs.
Okay, so you've been getting booked and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the next, kind of show that you want to, like, your next step for your progression in comedy?
Dude, I went to Austin this
Yeah.
past weekend.
Mm.
Found an apartment, signed for it, got approved.
Whoa.
I moved July 18th.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to like do as much time as possible everywhere.
What's the plan for Austin?
No
Just
plan
hit
yet.
The mics.
Yeah.
You're just gonna hit
Hang
mics
out.
and just see the scene and
Just
you just
fucking
really
see what's
vibed
up.
with the city when you were there.
I did, yeah. And I would like to, be successful in this. I think
Yeah.
it's fun as shit. And yeah.
Did you go with the intention of moving down there, or did you go just to do some sets? and
We
then-
my girlfriend and I went. We went with the intention of just like checking it out to see if it's cool. And then we just did a bunch of apartment shopping and we're like, this one's sick. We should sign for it.
I do really like Austin. I think like the city is really dope, and
Yeah.
like there's a really fun like young culture there of like people in their late 20s, early 30s. You
Yeah.
know, I had a ton of fun when we were there last year, and like I could definitely see myself living there. I just kind of like, I guess like if for comedy's sake, like. I still think like New York and Chicago are like the capitals in terms of like just because like the East Coast is so much more interconnected still than the West Coast, but I was like pretty
Yeah, you want to go to
enticed.
Chicago.
I'm still thinking about Chicago, but Austin's sick. Austin does feel like a bigger Boise.
Yeah.
Like it
Which is
really
fun.
does.
And I like that it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been here 10 fucking years. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. I'm about ready to switch this bitch up.
I
dude.
feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm approaching. This is like my 5th year here. And I'm like,
Oh, shit,
I
okay.
want to.
How long you been here?
6, 7 years.
6, 7? Where'd you move from?
McCall.
Oh, shit. You grew up in McCall?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that, dude? I don't think have I met anyone that grew up in McCall? I don't think so.
Samson.
You sneaky son of a bitch, dude. You guys have been boys.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I knew this was a McCall meetup, dude. What the fuck do you do in McCall growing up? Do you do a lot of crime or
Do a lot of cliff jumping.
do you guys do any crime?
Max did 0 crime actually growing
You
up.
did 0 crime?
Max did 0 crime growing up.
I
Max
shot
was a
some guns out of cars.
goody two shoes. That's not a
In
crime.
what direction?
That's
Yes,
an
it
Idaho
is.
pastime.
Yeah, what direction did you shoot him?
A little bit of up, a little bit of at, this or that,
Whoa.
enough to not be able to recall a specific time.
You couldn't McCall.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. Hack.
Smart shit like that is why I'm the hot friend.
What?
Okay. I don't know if I get that one.
So
I
this
felt
is
some tension. I knew. Okay.
this is from a geographer named Matt Rosenberg, and he says
Boy.
for some
Such a
reason a
geographer,
large
man.
segment of the
Boy.
population believes that by default rivers most commonly flow south due to some geophysical property that I'm completely unaware of.
Okay,
Perhaps-
smartass.
Perhaps some think that all
Yeah,
rivers
right.
flow toward the equator in the northern hemisphere, or that rivers like to flow down toward the bottom of north-oriented maps. Whatever the
What,
cause of
towards,
this
like,
mysterious
hell?
belief systems,
The center.
please know that rivers, like all other objects on Earth, flow downhill due to gravity.
Including
I don't like this guy's fucking attitude.
He's pretty pissed about this.
wait, mansplain.
He's pretty pissed about
God.
this.
I can see it's like some ex-girlfriend asked him like, "Wait, why do all rivers flow south?" And he was just took a deep breath. Like,
He's like, sometimes this path is south, and just as likely can be north, east, or west, or any combination of
he
the
sounds
directions.
super
of the
fun at parties, dude.
It sounds like it's coming from someone who's like squatting down to like eye level to me.
Yeah, their heads
And that
turned
really
a little
sucks because I'm tall, so like they,
bit. Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable.
yeah, they had to be. I had to be really dumb, or maybe
You
sitting
could definitely
down.
absorb his energy, dude. Absorb his cells. Is that the sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty
That's what they did in Harry Potter. What was those things that were like sucking people off?
Dementors.
Yeah, the suckers.
Those little
They
suckers.
were sucking off little kids in Harry Potter.
Yeah, sucking off little
Just
kids.
sucking their
Sucking
face
their
right off.
dicks and their
Yeah.
faces right off, dude.
So demented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. They were a little horny.
Mm-hmm. Sucking those fucking dicks, dude.
God, I love Harry Potter. How did we get here?
How about Bald Peter? What?
Bald Peter.
I don't know. Harry Potter. Harry Peter. I don't
Harry
know.
Peter.
It was
It's in there.
It was really stupid.
It's got potential.
Nice. That's short for potential.
It
We've been
is.
trying to shorten words
Yeah.
to save time and be hip. It's mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Short words, be hip.
If you're just now joining us, that's what we call a motif.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing that has been reoccurring throughout tonight's episode.
Yeah.
For fun, it's tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it's 11 o'clock at night.
But
It
Max,
is 11 o'clock
What?
at night.
it's 7 a.m.
Yeah, you're right. It's really early. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Super early. Cheers.
7 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucking.
All right.
Yeah.
What wait, so did you actually answer what you wanted to do now? Oh yeah, move to Austin.
Move to Austin.
Go
see what's up.
Just hit mics. Do you have like a
go to-
job or just
Dude,
Yeah, what do you
apparently Derek Hayden can get me a job at Vulcan. Like
Ooh.
it was just a comedy spot
Yeah.
out there. It's on 6th Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vulcan Gas Company.
Yeah. Allegedly, we'll see how that holds up. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm baking on out there. So if that falls through, I don't know what I'll do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you do any mics when you went and visited
I signed up, didn't get picked.
for the Kill Tony? Or?
They do like a regular open mic
Yeah.
at the
Oh,
mothership. I was there with like my mom and my sister too. So it was a lot of like,
Sure.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go sign up for this. If I don't get it, we'll go to dinner. If I do, it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
had 3 days of that.
Fair enough, dude.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Just doing that, trying to do some fucking shows and be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be funnier than I was last time, and yeah,
That's all you can do.
I mean that's all you can fucking do, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this shit is so fun.
Was this good for you?
What?
I'm just asking because it was.
He's the virgin, not us.
You guys are supposed to be guiding me. I don't know what I'm doing.
This usually never happens.
Yeah.
we're just a little insecure about our performance sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very regular with people that have podcasts with a ton of people
It
all the
happens
time.
in a lot of
Well,
podcasts, actually.
does it?
Yeah, it's a very common.
A lot of guys in
Super common.
podcasts get this, okay, and women sometimes.
Yeah, they make
Yeah.
medicine for it. What's it called? Adderall.
Blue
Yeah.
Chew? Yeah. Yeah. Is this sponsored by Blue Chew or
I
Pokemon or
wish.
anything?
No. No. But
Okay,
what if?
delete that.
We
Yeah.
can't say Pokemon without getting sued by Nintendo, actually.
That's some good press right there.
It is good press.
You do any other kind of performing? Anything? You know, you do comedy. You said you played in the marching band.
Dude, I fucking put in some time with the baritone for 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play piano, a little bit of piano.
Oh.
I got into river diving a little bit.
Wait,
Dude.
like swimming in the river, like
Like wetsuit.
Scuba tanks?
No tank.
No
Yes, I had like a GoPro,
Really?
fins, snorkel, goggles, and I would go to the fucking Boise River and look for shit.
How much
That's
shit did
awesome.
you find?
A decent amount of shit.
How much? What's the coolest thing you ever found?
Pair of shades.
That's not bad.
That's,
That was it. I didn't find a single
it's not
phone.
uncool, but it's
Yeah.
not like super cool, I guess.
It was pretty cool when I would wear my shades and someone would be like, "Where'd you get those?" And I'm like, "I fucking."
What kind of
I found
sunglasses
them.
were they?
They weren't real. They were like the ones you get from Walmart. I'm pretty sure they're like They had like bedazzled gems on the side.
Well, at least I guess that's a more realistic outlook of what you're gonna find if
Yeah,
if like
dude.
someone decides to go try it. Because
Yeah,
like
don't get your hopes up.
yeah, you always see like the videos of the guys and they're like, I found 7 GoPros,
Yeah.
8 iPhones,
Yeah.
and 4 Louis Vuitton sunglasses,
and a gun.
all worth $10 million.
Yeah. I was mostly picking up trash. Like there'd
Yeah.
be like trash, and I'm like, all right, I gotta pick that up, and I'll just get sidetracked by that.
You carry a knife
That's
on
fun
you?
though. That's
Didn't
still
carry
fun.
shit.
You didn't carry a knife?
Mm-mm.
You gotta carry a knife on you. You
Yeah,
get
there's
stuck on
river
something.
sharks.
There's crawfish in there.
There's
dude.
river
Yeah,
sharks.
but you can get stuck on something, dude.
You could
There's
also get
fishing
stuck
lines all
on
over the
stuff.
place.
Yeah, I wasn't afraid.
That's true.
No
That's
fishing
dangerous.
line.
No,
Okay,
you should
man.
be.
Yeah.
Drowning is one of the scariest ways to go.
You're not stronger than the river.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes.
No one's stronger than the river, Tariq. You got to learn
One,
that
one time
lesson.
I was.
No.
One time?
Yeah,
Tell
once.
me about it.
I got in, I got out, and I didn't have to fight very hard against the current. So
Mm-hmm.
likely story, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, dude. River diving's the
You were
shit.
juicing.
What does that mean?
You wore socks. Everyone knows you swim better with socks.
Everybody knows that.
Socks are the
That's why I
best. for
always
swimming.
wear socks in the shower.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ah, it cleans you better.
No, it's for swimming, idiot.
Swim in the shower.
Swim in the stream,
Dumbass.
dude.
You got a lot to learn about podcasts.
Clearly, dude. Clearly. God,
Yeah.
dude, this is brutal.
You're gonna tell
So
people that
bad.
we're like the best that you've had, though, right?
Nope.
Well, you'll at least tell them that we're like the biggest.
This is pretty big, right? Well, I haven't seen any other podcast, so this is the
Max
biggest
is
one.
really tall.
Yeah.
Do you feel safe?
Mm,
Do you?
Come on.
for sure, dude. For sure.
How about now?
Oh, dude, that's sick. Is that real?
Yeah.
Can you do like tricks with it?
Yeah, check this out.
Just cut your hand off. This podcast is great, dude. Just cut your hand off for the bit.
Guys, I gotta go.
No, it doesn't hurt. I just have to go.
Max, you gotta go too. Someone's gotta drive.
Yeah. So you're gonna tell other podcasts that we did that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
you
for
tell them
sure.
there was fire.
Holy fuck. How long were you holding that, dude?
3 days.
You've been setting that up for some time. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not holding anything.
I didn't have anything in my hand. I was just.
I got this watch today at a estate sale.
You're wearing it on the wrong hand.
Wow.
This is
Oh, to
right
the
hand.
gay side?
I'm gay.
There's a gay side.
Is there a gay side?
No, I
That
just
means
said
that-
that.
That just means it's the right side then.
Yeah. It is the right side. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
No, that's what people always say that about earrings. So I thought it would be funny to say about watches.
It was.
Yeah.
It was funny to say.
Yeah,
about
that landed.
watches.
Yeah, that landed.
Okay.
Dude. Definitely
Yeah.
landed.
Cool.
Yeah. Estate sales
Are there
are
any
weird
other,
though, dude.
like-
You went to an estate sale.
Yeah, it's
So that was
some
the dead guy's
Yeah, it's a
watch?
dead guy's watch.
Nice.
The energy
I don't
in there
that
was
you brought
cool.
that into my house.
It wasn't the only thing I got either.
You better not leave the guy here.
You should see
when
the
you
paintings
leave.
I'm wearing. Yeah.
I don't want some fucking old guy named Dick wandering around my house. I got enough of those.
Dude, you had some cool decor. You probably want a dick in here.
Everyone was such a bummer there. Not a good vibe.
Yeah, it was a good vibe.
Has
man.
anyone ever done like, hey, do you guys want to see my dick pic? And they pull out like a picture of like a guy named Dick, and then like give it to the crowd, and then they're like, you want to see a famous dick pic? And then they pull out like a picture like Richard Nixon or something, and like hand it. Or is that hack?
I mean, I've seen like variations of that
Okay.
done.
I mean, if you had a printout picture in your pocket the whole time and then you pulled that little number,
Who's the?
that would land.
Casey Rocket does that. Sometimes I've done it a couple times where I pulled stuff out for roasts. But
Pictures?
yeah,
what?
pictures.
Okay.
Casey Rocket has like grimace
Grimace.
bits that he does.
The grimace
a
ones,
lot.
yeah.
I did it for a Jared Munson roast where
What'd you pull
I
out?
photoshopped him as Kim Jong Un. And then I had like a lot of pictures. I did it a lot.
That's nice.
All over the place.
Got a lot of.
and
paper
then I
cuts.
made like some propaganda like posters as well
Nice,
with his
dude.
face on them. Yeah.
That's a good
Just
time.
warnings mainly about him being like a spy.
Can't be too careful.
Yeah.
Can't be too careful. Spies are out there.
Spies are everywhere, and we
They're
don't know
amongst
where,
us.
and you don't know who, and it could be your best friend, or your mom, or your dad, or your dog, or your pet platypus.
Dude, probably platypus.
Yeah.
We've got evidence for that one.
Mhm.
We got strong evidence for that one.
Documentary series.
3 seasons, Netflix.
Yep.
What?
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
Perry the platypus.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Never watched the show, but I know it's very
You
popular.
never watched it?
really.
It's right up your alley. You would like it, I think.
You think so?
I think if you could drop your
Careful.
bias against cartoons.
I have a bias
You have a
against cartoons.
It
bias?
feels
Against
like you have a
cartoons?
bias against cartoons a little bit sometimes.
Whoa.
Why?
It's turned into a little
I feel
therapy
like-
session. All right, let's unpack this a little bit.
I feel
Yes,
like-
let's. This
yeah,
is
I feel like a lot of times you're a lot less willing to watch like a cartoon than you are like in a live action
this is
like
true.
movie or series.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, denial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I feel like I'm inclined to watch things that interest me.
Hmm.
And if it happens,
Gay.
maybe you've shown me a lot of cartoons that maybe don't pique my
That
interest.
might be it. That might be it.
Like what?
Maybe if you showed me like an equal amounts of other things, you might see that there might be a fair amount of live action things that I might also not take interest in.
hmm
But
It's also hard because a lot of the live action things that I like, all of you already do like, and they overlap.
yeah, and that's how we make music, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like what? What's the latest cartoon you watched?
The latest cartoon.
Yeah, what's the latest and greatest?
I watched the World of Warcraft South Park episode
Ooh,
recently.
That's a classic.
fucking
That's a
good
fucking
one, dude.
classic.
Mhm.
That's good cartoons.
Yeah.
South Park's such a good like comfort show.
It is.
It just makes me feel like at home.
Yeah.
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 It writes things.
It does write
Yeah.
things. What
Yeah.
the fuck does that mean?
It insists upon itself.
What?
It starts processes I have no control over.
Where did you read these blurbs
Yeah,
that
dude,
you're
why?
saying?
Why,
Cat in the Hat.
why are you trying
Yeah.
to sound smart right now?
This is not the place for that.
It's 7 a.m.
You
dude.
sound
The day
like
just
Aaron
started.
Rodgers.
Who's that?
The quarterback that is so full of himself and does ayahuasca all the time, and is always like, I'm just a man with energy in the world with energy. And you're like, what, dude? And he's like, I'm gonna go drink more ayahuasca. And you're like, okay.
I'm a current in this electrical field.
He's like, that's why I didn't take the COVID vaccine. You're like, I get it.
God damn.
Yeah. Sorry if that came off, aggress or whatever.
That's all right. I'm getting
I've
attacked.
been trying to grill. This is an interview, so
It's an attack.
It's an
we're supposed to
interview.
be asking you questions. I'm sorry if the tone wasn't,
I'm
It's
going to leave a horrible review.
it's half
Oh, yeah.
interview,
Yeah.
half interrogation, and that's the pretty good podcast.
yeah.
It's pretty good interrogation.
PGI, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's short for pretty good interrogation.
Oh, okay.
Stick it
PGI.
motif.
PGI.
Yeah, another
sticking
with the shorting.
Speaking
of sounding
smart.
Mm-hmm.
Motif.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what that was until before this. I'm glad you explained it earlier
Do you-
sarcastically because I was like, oh shit.
Do you
Yeah.
ever have?
Yeah.
Do you ever like fuck with your mustache
I do.
a lot?
I've been doing like this a lot, or sometimes I'll pull on the sides.
I lick mine a lot.
I've seen you do it.
I lick mine a lot, and
I've s-
it's like almost to the point where I'm like, I gotta get rid of it because I'll like lick it, and then
pisses you off.
I'll pull like
I've seen that
hairs into
number.
my mouth.
I've seen that
and
number.
like fucking rip the hairs out of the mustache with
Yeah.
my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do shit on my face for it. I'll just fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you do that and I was like, damn, I know I look like that. And I also know how fun that is to do.
It is fun.
It is fun.
It's so satisfying. It's like having a fidget spinner, but it's on your face
But it's
all
on your
the
face,
time.
but you grow it. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
sustainable fidget spinner.
Eco-friendly.
These fucking
So is
ADHD
your
kids
penis.
just need. That's so true. And we, you know what we do? We stigmatize playing with your nuts and
Mustache.
scratching your balls in public, and we persecute people that do that. Why? Because
Jealous.
yeah.
Just jealous.
Just jealous, dude.
Let me scratch
Yeah.
my nuts, judgment free in public, please.
What time in history did it become rude to scratch your nuts in public, you think?
I feel like it's always been a little rude.
You think so? The cavemen were like, dude, come on.
Yeah, they're like, really,
Dude,
man? Like, you
really?
can do that in the cave. I don't like that stereotype of cavemen. I think they were more.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
We needed someone to
need an
speak up for the
ally
cavemen.
cavemen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you have a lot of Neanderthal roots.
They actually had bigger brains than Homo sapiens. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Someone's got to speak for the Ooga Boogas, dude.
That is
I
highly
love that
offensive. We don't use that term anymore.
Come on.
Derogatory term for cavemen. Are you talking about those Ooga Boogas?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Tarique.
I don't care. What? What did I say? I don't get
That
it.
is for them to say.
Back in my day, that's what they taught us in school.
That's how I grew up. I don't know. What's wrong with that?
You remember the Flintstones?
Yeah. Dude, Ooga Booga probably was a derogatory term.
You gonna tell me Yabba Dabba Doo isn't historically accurate?
Yabba Dabba Doo sounds a little. I mean, that's
I'm
pretty
trying
close,
to
dude.
dig a Yabba Dabba Doo. You know what I mean?
Yabba Dabba, don't go there, dude.
I watched the live action Flintstones from like the
Oh shit,
80s
I
with
forgot about
John
that. Yeah.
Goodman. It was on Netflix recently and I watched it. I used to love that when I was a kid. I would get it like every time we go to the video rental place, like on
Really?
VHS. Yeah.
How's it holding up?
Holds up great.
Okay.
Holds up great. Halle Berry
Hell
looks
yeah.
great still.
They put her in that? I don't
She's in
remember
that, dude. She's wearing some caveman like
Ooh.
leopard print bikini top the
course.
whole time. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Some Lulu cheetah print.
Yeah. It's fucking sick. And then, it's just the dinosaurs all look fucking hilarious because they're all like rubber puppets and shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rewatch.
They did it like
for
Star
sure.
Wars style. It's really fun.
Sounds fucking fun.
It's worth a rewatch.
It's got Rick Moranis in it too, I think,
Oh.
with John Goodman as Barney and Fred.
I don't know those names.
Rick.
I know the names, but I can't see the faces.
Rick Moranis is Ghostbusters and right?
and Seymour
Yeah, he's Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors
and
The plant?
Spaceballs.
and Spaceballs. He's the guy.
Oh
that
shit!
wears,
Okay, I know
like,
Spaceballs. Yeah.
where he's the Vader guy.
And the plant, yes.
Fuck. And the plant.
The little shop, the plant.
Feed
one.
me.
That
That guy.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Suddenly
He's kind
he
of a
remembered
legend.
Seymour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the comedy world.
There's word
If you're
that,
gonna do comedy, you should learn who Rick Moranis is.
there's word
Okay.
that he might be coming out of retirement for Spaceballs too.
Really?
You think it'll be as dumb and funny as the
Do you
first
think
one?
someone's gonna come out and try to cancel him when he does?
Yeah.
I don't
think so. He's a
like known
sweet-
as being an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's known as being like the sweetest man in the world.
But
For now.
I know it's always those ones. Cosby
Happened to the best of
was
us,
the
dude.
worst. Turned out to be the worst.
yeah.
Literally America's dad turned out to be the fucking worst.
The worst dad.
Yeah.
The worst guy ever, actually.
God, I hate when that happens.
Ooga booga.
I recently listened to a podcast about that went into the specifics about the Cosby stuff, and I hadn't really dove into it, and I was like, it's way more horrific than
Is it
I
really?
ever could have thought. Yeah, it
No
is
way.
fucking horrible.
What?
Oh god, dude, it's
Can we get
so
a little
bad.
teaser?
No, I don't want to talk about it. It's bad, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
And he's still standing by he didn't do it, right? Or
I think he's just standing by that he doesn't think he did it. I don't think he hasn't admitted to it. I feel like he's just I didn't do anything wrong.
he's pleading the fifth. He's
Yeah.
they're gonna say what they're gonna say.
Because they have hundreds
Oh fuck.
of women have come forward about it.
Damn.
It's insane.
Yeah. How to get out of this now?
Yeah, sorry.
Hundreds of
You know who
liars. No,
was a
it's not.
really good guy always through and through? Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Is that the
Can we go
president?
back to
He-
talking
or
about
is-
rape?
yeah,
That was boring.
Is Jimmy Carter the peanut guy?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no
full circle.
offense.
There we go. We're
Yeah,
right
he's a
back
peanut
to
farmer.
it, dude.
He's a
And
peanut
we're
farmer.
back. Yeah.
He's a peanut farmer, aka he wanted you dead.
Yeah, he did. Black on black crime, dude. What color was he?
He's a white guy.
Oh,
he was a
what?
You were
president.
thinking of George Washington Carver, weren't you?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know like if Jimmy Carter had like some like distribution thing with like a
Distribution.
peanut butter company or something, like part of his campaign. Like
No, Jimmy Carter
peanut
was
butter
a
in the
peanut.
hands of every kid in
Jimmy
America.
Carter was a peanut farmer
Every kid in
before he was a
America.
politician.
Oh well,
He owned a peanut farm.
that's
Oh,
a happy
maybe,
coincidence
okay.
then.
I think that's where I got that from, actually.
Well, it wasn't a full circle, but it was full of something.
Full of nuts, dude. Yeah. It's my first time. Gotta take it easy.
You were great.
Really?
You're
Yeah.
doing really good.
Do you mean it?
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
probably gonna be done soon though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have anything you
Honestly,
want to
the
say?
shorter ones I prefer.
Okay.
Yeah. It's honestly just in
'Cause
how
it's not
you
like
use
too
it.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot
Yeah, you
of
still
people
wanna
like it
enjoy
when they
yourself.
don't go on for
It's all
a long
about
time.
It's all about the motion of the podcast.
Yeah, I always say that. It's
It's not about
one of my
the-
favorite sayings.
It's not about the clip. It's about the full episode.
It's not the size. of the
Actually,
clip.
in ours case, usually it's the clips are usually kind of probably the most worth watching. I think.
How often do you do a podcast and you're like, "There's no clips in this," or do you always find something?
I try to find something, but a lot of times, I'll put up something that sucks.
You don't know it sucks until you post it, and you're like, "Oh no, wait."
A lot of times I'll think something's funny the first time I hear it, and then once I post it, I'm like, I don't like that anymore. Like it was funny, and like after I posted, I realized that like the reason I thought it was funny was like because of like something that only I would think is funny, you
Had to
know?
be
Like,
there.
yeah.
Had to be there, dude. Well, fuck him, dude.
Or like it's just hard to like do a fun clip in context because a lot of our bits run really long. Like a lot of our bits will go on for like 5 minutes, and like and people don't watch like much longer than like 30-second clips very often unless you're like
Right.
really keeping them like engaged,
Telling a
which
good
is
ass story or something.
yeah. But with podcast clips, like it has like you have to get the attention quick, and then you have to like keep it through with I don't know, just like absurdity seems to work really well. But and like lots of cuts.
Gaping taint.
There.
See?
Yep. That's a clip.
Now
So
that we
edgy.
have your attention, how long should a clip be, Samson?
20 seconds.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck. What are we at now?
That's too long. It's done. That's the
Oh
clip.
shit.
No.
Are we viral yet?
Yeah,
That one
it's
might.
called clip farming.
Clip farm.
That's
Yeah.
dude, I feel
It's
like some
harvest
podcasts
season.
do just like that's all they are is clip farms. Like the really like provocative ones, like where you see like some douchebags having like, they'll have like 10 women at a table, and then some guy will be
Dude,
like,
those are the
women
best.
are fucking stupid. And then like all the women try to like yell at him that
Yeah,
he's
he's
wrong.
like, "Shut up."
And he's like, and then the cat that'll be it. And then the title will say like podcaster owns 9
Yeah.
women or something. And you're like, what?
9
also
women
mean
left
to them.
speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are fucking brutal, dude. So you can't sign up for that and think something good is going to come out of it.
I think you can. I think they all signed up.
They signed up. They're
Dude,
like, yeah, there's going to be 8 other women and 1 guy talking shit. This will go great.
Yeah.
I
Way
feel
to
like-
way to like not stick to your guns.
It's the same thing as like the Jubilee like videos are the people that like go and like, debate fucking with Charlie Kirk or whatever, right? It's like they go in with this idea that like they're gonna be the ones to like finally like get them,
Yeah.
and like they're emotional about it, and these guys literally their whole job is to like
Just do that.
just get you in a like emotional spiral and
Yeah.
like piss you off and like
yeah.
work around your questions and debates to like nitpick everything, and like just get you infuriated so that you can't like
Yeah.
make it a decent argument. And then they farm clips from that because that makes great content.
It does. It got me today on TikTok.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Yeah.
Staph infection on the head of your dick. We're about near the end of the thing here. Tarique, do you have any shows or any plugs or any last little blurbs that you'd like to plug or say? Or,
I'm doing
any anecdotes.
Cowboy Room May 16th, May 17th. 15 minutes. Come check it out.
Oh, both nights, 15 minutes. You could do either one. Are you going to do the same set both nights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I think
do
that
one or
would be
the
easiest
other.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you miss one, come to the other. It'll be the same thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a hoot. I'll tell you what.
It's been a
Jen.
hoot.
It was
It's been a
great.
holler.
Great getting to know you. And yeah, that's about it for me.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
This was fun.
I hope we didn't last too long. I think.
Just
Were we okay?
the right amount of time, I'd say.
It was right.
It was very like a comfortable amount of time.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a boyfriend amount of time.
Okay. You're gonna like call me later, right? Though.
I really enjoyed this.
Okay, for sure. Tarique Morales, thank you.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.